My name is Barbee Adkisson, and I own Karavan Studios in San Antonio, Texas. I'm a performer and a teacher and a choreographer of Middle Eastern dance. I started belly dancing when I was 10 years old, and so I've been doing it for almost 40 years now. I love belly dance because it is an incredible form of fitness and self-expression. I started doing it when I was so young. I've really just grown up with it, and it's just become a part of my life. My inspiration to continue belly dancing is to continue to watch the dance evolve and grow. It's a dance that started on the other side of the world, but now the world is becoming such a tiny place. There's some beautiful fusion that goes on, and I love to watch that and participate in it. When I learned belly dancing, it was in the 1970s, and I learned from instructors who just did it naturally, and they really had no way of breaking down movement and explaining it. They just said, this is what you do, follow me. And so as I went through my life, I actually got a degree in systems analysis, and it became really important to me to decompose things and to analyze them and understand exactly what was going on. And so it's kind of ironic, but I feel like I'm able to use my logic training in belly dancing to observe movements that other people just do naturally and actually break them down and make them understandable to a Western student. So Middle Eastern people grow up doing this dance. You know, it's like if you were to go out to a nightclub and dance, that's what you do naturally. This is what Middle Eastern people do. If you were to go to an Arab nightclub in Houston or Detroit or Los Angeles, you would see all of them dancing, and these are the kind of movements they do, men and women. They just do them naturally. They've grown up watching their family do it, and this is what they do. Us, not so much. It's very different for us. It's using parts of our body that we're really not that used to moving. It's got a little bit more control to it, and so we have to retrain muscles in our body to work like that. To me, learning this dance is like learning a language. And I studied Arabic in Lebanon for a summer, so this is a perfect comparison for me. You first have to learn the alphabet, and so I have a very distinct set of basic movements that I teach. And then you have to learn how to compose phrases, and so I teach dance combinations. When I was learning Arabic, we spent a great deal of time memorizing paragraphs that other people had written, and learning how to speak those paragraphs. And I see those as the choreographies that I teach the girls, but ultimately the goal is to be conversant in that language and to be able to make up your own stories. And so the end result to me for belly dancing is to be able to improvise and to be able to use the vocabulary that you've learned, stay culturally correct in the context, and yet improvise and create your own dance.